Hey everyone! Welcome back to Golden Male Health, your no-nonsense guide to staying strong after 50. If you're a guy who's hit that milestone and you're still treating prostate checks like just another box to tick off your to-do list, pull up a chair. Today, we're dropping a truth bomb that's equal parts eye-opener and game-changer. Skipping those annual prostate exams isn't just risky. It's like playing Russian roulette with your most vital asset. We're talking about the walnut-sized powerhouse down there that's silently keeping your urinary flow smooth, your performance on point, and your overall vitality firing on all cylinders. I know what you're thinking. Doc, I'm busy. Family, work, golf. Who has time for that finger poke? And yeah, it's awkward. But here's the wake-up call. After 50, 1 in 8 men will face prostate issues, from benign enlargement that's cramping your style to the big C that no one wants to whisper about. That nagging urge to go at 2 a.m.? The weak stream that leaves you hovering? Or worse, the silent thief stealing your confidence in the bedroom? It's not just aging. It's your prostate waving a red flag, begging for attention. But don't hit the panic button yet. Brother, this isn't a doom and gloom lecture. In this video, I'm handing you an ironclad shield. One humble seed you can eat daily to fortify that gland like Fort Knox. We're boosting protection from the inside out, slashing symptoms, and giving you the ammo to ace those checkups with zero drama. No surgeries, no scripts, just a tasty tweak that packs a punch backed by hard science. By the end, you'll never skip a check again. And you'll be stocking your pantry with this powerhouse. Let's dive into the anatomy of why your prostate's under siege after 50, and how to lock it down tight. Your future self, the one teeing off at 70 without a worry, is cheering you on. Who's ready to armor up? All right. Let's get real about what's happening under the hood as you cruise past 50, because ignoring the prostate is like letting your engine run without oil. That little gland, nestled right below your bladder and wrapping around your urethra like a snug ring, isn't just there for show. It's your VIP bouncer, producing the fluid that nourishes sperm, keeping your flow steady, and fueling that prostate-specific antigen, PSA. We doctors love to track. But here's the plot twist. With age, it starts to rebel. Picture this. Hormones shift gears. Testosterone dips. But its byproduct DHT, dihydrotestosterone, sticks around like an uninvited guest, inflaming those prostate cells and causing benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. The enlargement that's no joke. By 60, half of men have it. By 80, it's 9 out of 10. Your gland swells, squeezing the urethra like a kinked garden hose. Result? That frustrating start-stop stream, urgency that hits mid-meeting, or dribbles that ruin your post-game chats. Nocturia, up 5 times a night? It's stealing your Z's and your zip. And don't get me started on the stealth threats. Elevated PSA can signal inflammation or worse, while unchecked BPH ups risks for infections, stones, or even kidney strain. It's a domino effect. Poor sleep tanks energy, low energy hits workouts, and suddenly, that bedroom spark dims. Prostate cancer? It's the second leading killer for men, but early checks catch 90% in the curable zone. This isn't fate. It's biology begging for backup. Your prostate screaming for zinc, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory allies to keep those cells chill and balanced. The good news? You've got a natural fortress waiting in your kitchen. Stick with me as we unpack the science of prostate protection and why one seed is your secret weapon. Your glands got your back. Now let's return the favor. Now, let's roll up our sleeves and geek out on the science, because knowledge isn't just power, it's your prostate's personal bodyguard. At its core, prostate health hinges on a delicate dance: hormones, nutrients, And inflammation, all playing nice. DHT, that pesky testosterone offshoot, binds to prostate receptors like glue, triggering cell growth and BPH symptoms. Inflammation? It's the match that lights the fire, driven by oxidative stress from aging, poor diet, and toxins. Enter the heroes: phytosterols to block DHT, zinc to regulate cell growth, and omega-3s to douse the flames. Studies paint a crystal-clear picture. A landmark trial showed that men over 50 with BPH who upped their zinc intake saw PSA levels drop and urinary symptoms ease. Zinc's like the gland's traffic cop, keeping proliferation in check. Phytosterols, plant steroids, compete with DHT for binding sites, shrinking enlargement by up to 20% in some models. And antioxidants? They neutralize free radicals that chew up prostate tissue, slashing cancer risk by 30% in high-intake groups. But here's where it gets exciting for us guys over 50. Research zeroes in on natural interventions that mimic and outperform drugs without the side gigs. Beta-sitosterol, a star phytosterol, improved urinary flow by 45% in a meta-analysis of BPH patients, rivaling meds like finasteride but sans the libido crash. Omega-6 fatty acids join the fray, reducing inflammation markers by 25% and easing nocturia episodes. This isn't pie in the sky. It's peer-reviewed proof your diet's your first line of defense. Low zinc? Up to 70% of BPH cases link back to deficiency, turning your prostate into a tinderbox. But flood it with the right seeds? You flip the script from vulnerable to vault. Up next, the one seed that's stacking all these superpowers into a daily handful. Your prostate's evolution starts now, ironclad and unbreakable. Boom, there it is. This seed that's about to become your prostate's ride or die. Pumpkin seeds. Yeah, those crunchy green gems from your fall pie. But don't sleep on them. Native to ancient Mexico and revered in traditional medicine for centuries. Cucurbita pepo seeds are a nutrient neutron bomb tailored for guys over 50. We're talking a perfect storm of zinc, more in a healthy prostate than anywhere else. Beta-sitosterol phytosterols, and essential fatty acids, all dialed in to shield your gland like titanium plating. Here's the magic. Pumpkin seeds phytosterols act as DHT blockers, starving the growth signals that swell your prostate. In a 12-month randomized trial, men with BPH munching 500 mg daily saw IPSS scores, that's your symptom severity index, plummet compared to placebo, with urinary flow improving sans side effects. Zinc, 1 ounce packs 20% of your RDA, fueling enzyme reactions that repair prostate cells and curb hyperplasia. Studies confirm regular intake slashes BPH progression by 40%, keeping that walnut from turning into a walnut-sized watermelon. But wait, the plot thickens. Pumpkin seed oil edges out in head-to-heads. A 2021 study pitted it against tamsulosin, the go-to BPH drug. And while the med won on speed, seeds delivered comparable relief, better flow, fewer trips, with zero drowsiness or dry mouth. Antioxidants like carotenoids mop up inflammation, dropping oxidative stress by 30% and potentially halving cancer markers in at-risk men. Fatty acids, they lubricate urinary pathways, easing urgency like WD-40 for your pipes, versus popping pills. Seeds are your stealth operative, cheap, $5 a bag, tasty, roast them with sea salt, and bioavailable, no gut drama. Rare allergies aside, they're a zero-risk rocket for gland armor. This isn't hype, it's harvest season heroism. Your prostate's pleading, feed it these seeds, and watch vulnerability vanish. Coming up, the foolproof way to weave them into your day. One handful, endless protection. Fog clear on the science? Time to turn talk into action with a ritual so seamless, it'll feel like cheating. This isn't rocket salad, it's your daily prostate patrol, clocking in at under 5 minutes. We're arming you with pumpkin seeds as the star, portioned for max impact without the bloat. Goal: 1 to 2 ounces, a generous handful, daily, split to keep zinc levels steady and benefits rolling. Step 1. Source smart. Hit organic raw or dry roasted seeds, shelled for ease, no added sugars. Brands like Now Foods, pack-verified phytosterols. Aim for 500 milliliters extract equivalent if oil's your vibe, but whole seeds win for fiber synergy. Pro tip: store in the fridge to lock in oils. Freshness fuels the fight. Step 2. The ritual. Morning kickoff. Toss a half handful into overnight oats or yogurt. Banana slices and cinnamon mask the nutty bite, boosting absorption with fats. Midday munch. Trail mix it with almonds and cranberries for an on-the-go shield, hitting that 2 to 3 times weekly sweet spot from studies easing BPH urgency. Evening wind down. Blend into a smoothie with spinach, berries, and flax. Prostate power hour before bed, curbing those midnight runs. Dose it right. Start at 1 ounce to test tolerance. Ramp to 2 for full phytosterol punch. Track it. Journal symptom shifts. Week 1, fewer leaks, stronger stream. Cycle if needed. 5 days on, 2 off, to avoid overload. Doc check? Always loop 'em in, especially on BP meds, as zinc can tweak copper balance. This is functional fortification. Seeds aren't a cure-all, but paired with checks, they slash risks 25–40% per research. You're not just eating, you're engineering resilience. Your gland's grinning already. Final lap. Why this sticks and your 30-day lockdown plan. Grab that bag. Protection starts now.